Hey everyone, today is day 7 of Give My Heart. The topic today is with others. The scripture is Hebrews 13:5, one of my very favorites. I will never leave you nor forsake you. So this devotional thought came out of an experience I had a couple of years ago. I was singing at a childhood friend of my brother's, actually, at his funeral. He died at a young age, and it was a really sad circumstance. But after the funeral, I sat in the lobby and watched my brother and all his childhood friends, which he hadn't seen in years, laugh and joke, and it was just like old days. But a thought struck me, is in this place of pain, this sad event actually facilitated community. This weekend, in fact, just yesterday, I was invited by a really close friend of mine whose mother has been diagnosed with a really horrific cancer to come and help lead a prayer vigil in their house, to pray and believe for healing and the power of God to work a miracle in her life. So I showed up to this home. I didn't know a lot of the people there. We all come from kind of different backgrounds, different expressions of our Christian faith. And she asked me to lead and facilitate this prayer time. We sang, we prayed, we believed and declared healing over this woman. But what struck me is that it was a room full of strangers that had gathered around to pray and believe for this one woman. I didn't know her personally, but it's a dear friend of mine. It's her mother. But here's the point. We gathered and we were the church. I don't know what church is like for you in this season. I know for me, I haven't really been into a traditional church since March, but I have seen and experienced opportunities in my own life, in the lives of friends and family, to be the church more than ever, to our friends and our neighbors. So to gather around someone who is walking through deep pain and crisis, to show up in their home and facilitate faith and prayer over her life for healing. It was such a beautiful honor to be the church. And what I saw was a great sense of unity and community in suffering. People came around the table to be with her. So my question for you today is, when have you experienced the with-ness of others in your life? Could be through a season of pain or suffering, even a season of celebration. When has God been present with you through the presence of others? The other question is when have you, in a season of pain or suffering, seen a greater sense of his unity and community in your life? I want to end again with the scripture that I started with. I will never leave you nor forsake you. That is what Advent is about. That is who Emmanuel is, God with us. He's with you in your suffering. He's with you in your celebrations. The point is, he's with you. Be blessed.